A quick truth. Whatever status you say you are, whatever capacity you say you are, whatever title that you bear does not make you, but instead your ability based on what you know. Your ability, again, your ability is what qualifies the status or the capacity that you're claiming. A status and capacity is nothing but simply your ability. If you lack the ability to do something, you can title yourself a standing or a capacity or come as a specific terminology. You are just going to be out there free flowing as a victim to be taken advantage of by those who you purport to be preserving the integrity of your freedom or your posterity from, or by those who will claim that they will assist you to freedom because they support what you're doing. You will be a victim. Your status and capacity has nothing to do with it in and of itself. It doesn't qualify you. You and what you know and what you're capable of. Hence capacity, hence status. What you are capable of, your ability, is what qualifies the status or the title. If you say you're a sovereign and you don't know the principles behind the fact that sovereignty has everything to do with dealing in and with gold, rather than your supposition or your limited perspective of what freedom is, you are fooling yourself. If you say that you're a national and you don't comprehend the foundational principle of who's who and most importantly why, beyond buzzwords, beyond putting something on, beyond belonging to some corporate body politic, you are lying to yourself. And even worse, you are wasting valuable time and energy that could be put into the right thing. The status and capacity that you claim to be is not what qualifies you. You, your mind, and your ability is what qualifies the standing and capacity. See that express trust that you and everyone else are beginning to talk about? Yeah, it's right. It's good. But if you don't know what you're doing just because you heard of something and that thing that you heard of is right, but if you don't know its dynamics and how it works, without realizing that what you've heard about something, it's smaller than the tip of the iceberg, and you just jumping into it and it just makes you feel good, if you just jumping on bandwagons of things, you won't get too far. And what's worse is you will be making it worse for everyone else who knows what they're doing, because tort is created by culture, by consistency. When someone gets away with it once, they think they can get away with it with everyone else. Your incompetence and your ignorance will screw things up for other people. Learn about all these things. But just because you've learned about something just yesterday, don't just run away with it and be gung-ho with it like you have done with many other things and quote processes. Truly learn about it. These terminology that you're throwing around does not make you. You put potential and capacity to it. Capacity and capability, aka ability, potential, it's the same thing. If you don't know what you are doing, you'll be making things worse for yourself and everyone else. Know what you're doing. Take your time with it. And also, I'd like to give it a quick shout out to my patrons. Thank you very much. And if you haven't joined my Patreon, come on over. We speak about things like how you make a bond claim properly, about staying private when it comes to credit on a business or personal level. Speak about privacy, how to make different types of damages. Because part of the damage that you state as relief is part of your claim. The relief and the granted and the damage itself. We speak about how to establish probable cause when you bring criminal charges and how simple it is. We speak about the concept of copyleft versus copyright, how to get it done. We speak about the GSA bonds, how to get it done, how to put your car in the proper trust and not to pay taxes on it, and a lot more. And a lot more to come about trademarks and different type of marks. So there's a lot more to come. So Thank you once again to my patron, and best of luck to everyone.